What's up, everyone? Franco with the Devil's in the Detail here, and today I've got a video. I'm trying out a new way to wash my car using a hose, foregoing the pressure washer, putting a pressure washer gun on a garden hose and seeing if that's a viable way to wash my car. I've tested it, I've used it a couple times, it's working out pretty well. The key to the whole thing is having this shower tip right here. Using regular nozzles don't work, and yeah, I just kind of, they do but they don't, they're not good. Shower nozzle with a pressure washer gun on a garden hose, plenty of GPM to get your car rinsed, washed, ready for whatever you're going to throw at it. Let's get right into it. The reason I stumbled onto this is because I was using my foam cannons, and at the end of the wash I would set my, of course I'd use my foam cannon, set it down, put my nozzles on, and just go with the rest of the rinse and the process. At the end of the wash, I was putting up all my stuff. I'd put up my pressure washer and my extension, reel up the hose and all that stuff, and you can see, I mean, I've got my Karcher cube, and right here in the same vicinity, this is where I keep it. So I keep all my detailing stuff in here, more in this big guy, but I'd put this up. Then I would look at my foam cannon right here and realize I didn't flush that thing out. So now I've got to break out the pressure washer, extension cord, hose, plug it back in, and flush out my foam cannon so that the mesh filters inside don't screw up. Oh, actually, let me show you. Yeah, so what I ended up doing was buying a adapter here. If I can point the camera in the proper place. Yeah, so I can put this on my garden hose and flush this out. And it works, but meh. Swing and a miss, right? Yeah, so that was just an abysmal failure. It flushes, but you need the force of the pressure washer. These things run on primarily pressure, and gallons per minute ain't the style for this. So can I take this off? No, I gotta shut the water off. Yeah, so what happened was I just threw the adapter in the little storage bin and called it a day. About a week and a half, 2 weeks into it, I was trying to figure out, I bought that thing, I want to use it. And I've always had this shower tip since Keith told me to buy one, and the thing's great. Not so much, it actually works better with the garden hose than it does a pressure washer. And I'm going to show you that process. We're going to foam down this car, test the rinsing abilities of a pressure washer shower nozzle on a garden hose, and have some fun. I need to go grab the other piece to show you what's going on, and yeah, I'll be back. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is the adapter right here in the middle. So you have the 3/4 garden hose thread and the 3/8 MPT, the national pipe thread. Garden hose goes in on this side, pressure washer, quick connect comes out this side. So with the garden hose side, it does have the gasket, so you can just throw your garden hose quick connect right on there, or you could put this directly on the hose. I think you need an adapter for that. Anyways, yeah, quick connects. Buy quick connects. They make your life so much easier. And you're going to take your pressure washer on the 3/8 side This one doesn't have a gasket. It does have the gasket for the internal workings of the to seal up the pressure washer gun when you put it on here, but for the connection, you're gonna need Teflon tape. You're gonna have to Teflon tape the hell out of this thing for no leaks, and that's what you have right there. Garden hose, pressure washer. This is what the shower tip looks like on the pressure washer, and the pressure washer is turned off and not too shabby. Let's see that line right there, that line? Yep, there you go. So garden hose with the quick connect and a Teflon tape ready to go adapter right on there, right on there. I got to go turn the water on. All right, now with the water turned on, let's take you off the tripod and let's see the shower tip through a garden hose. You can see the water's kind of run, but I was just barely making it over that line in the concrete. That's what's up. Look at that. Through a garden hose, this shower tip shines. Look at that. Yeah, nice medium pressure, enough to rinse off soap, any grit. Yeah. This thing is great. Why do all this? Well, like I said, the idea with the foam cannon to rinse it out kind of fizzled. So I'm going to show you. I do like doing hose washes, and this Flexzilla gun works great, but it doesn't have the settings labeled, so it's kind of a guessing game every time I use it. Pain in the ass. Great gun. Wah, wah. Elay, my pressure washer, my pressure out of the garden hose isn't all that great, and I've tried all the different screens that you can swap out. This thing, not the greatest. I'm probably gonna give that away. I'm definitely gonna give that away. Anybody who wants it, shoot me an email. We'll talk about that later. I'm probably gonna give one of these away too. After you watch this video, we'll figure out something. I can send this to you and you can try this method out if you want. Besides the regular hose gun, I was really liking this guy. See, turn you back on so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so right here, this wand had the reach for the roofs, the hood. This thing is great, but this little thumb toggle here is super hard. It's just getting older and older, and it was just really hard. So the solution to that was to find a garden gun that has a trigger, and this thing is great. All the settings are just fine. I was using this up until I just kept using my pressure washer. I just kind of got away from hose washing. It's foaming a lot, blah blah blah. What do you care? Yeah, so the happy accident with this adapter was just the idea. I was like, well, can I make this happen? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother showing you the other nozzles on this thing because they work, but they're very weak. So I have my new garden hose gun and the addition of turning it into a wand by adding this to the pressure washer gun. This thing is so great, so fun to use. Do you have to do this? No. Do you know that you can do it now? Yeah. Let's go ahead and show it in action. I'm going to do a foam. I just got off the phone with Steve Pearson. It was about an hour-long conversation. He ate up a little bit of my day, but it was a fantastic conversation. In his honor, I'm going to use ADS soap with one of his, I wouldn't say least favorite, but I don't know. He's not a fan of these things, but We're gonna foam it on using the inner thread straight out of the bottle. Have some fun. Steve, this foam's for you. All right, I've got everything swapped around, ready to go with the foam cannon, the MJJC Magical Pro V3, most fantastic detailing product on the planet. Because I'm such an idiot that likes to fiddle with things, I did take the ADS Shampoo Plus label off, and yeah, I do have it labeled, but I like to see if labels peel off cleanly so I can reuse the bottles, and I quit doing that because I found these guys from US Plastics, and these things are great. Right here we have ounces, we have the metric milliliters, we got a dilution ratio on here, cups for whatever reason. Yeah. So of the ounces, I'm right at 11. Is it true 11? I don't know, but it is marked. And let's go ahead and foam down this car. Right here, I have this turned back, true AMI details, Jason style. I've got it cranked back about a 3/4 of a turn so that hopefully I'm not blowing through, you know, ounces and ounces of product. So I'm not going to take you with me as I foam down the car, put you up on the tripod and do a method of foaming down a car like I would any other time. This isn't a foam show, so I'm not going to sit there and just let foam build up. I'm going to use it as I do and then come back and show you how much the MJJC pulled out of the 11 ounces to foam down a car. Yeah. All right, now to foam down the car using the MJJC and the metering tip. I forgot to mention that it does have the Griot's Boss foam cannon metering tip on the weighted ball inside. So yeah, let's go for it. Oh, I just hit the car with the hose, dumbass. Yeah. So 10 ounces, used 1.5 ounces to get this nice creamy foam. Let's check it out on the car. It smells so good out here. It smells so fantastic. Oh, the smell, I'm telling you. I'm Batman. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, let's get that hose off there. So, yeah. We're gonna let that soak, and then we're gonna go into the real meat and potatoes of this video, the pressure washer gun on a garden hose. Ha. So, after a quick rinse, just spraying water on the bottom side of this, taking it out of the pure soap, and having a little cup of water to clean out the siphon tube and let the water flush out the mesh filters in the foam cannon. Just a bit of an extra step, but running your metering tips through the shampoo, through the foam cannon, oh dude, I don't know why, I just love it. I'm not gonna worry about putting the lance on right now. What I've got here is my adapter, right onto the gun, right onto the garden hose, and let's see how well this works for rinsing off the car. It's only been a few seconds of dwell time, probably about a minute. Yeah, already running off, so we're good to go there. Turn my water back on, and let's see how it rinses. All right, moment of truth. I like the shit out of this. It's a gentle enough pressure and just enough flow to really give this a nice flush. Now, can you do this with a garden hose, with a regular garden gun? Absolutely. But this is just something cool that I stumbled upon trying to do that adapter for the flush. But look at that. Plenty of water to get everything rinsed. Let's show this panel right here. From the top. Oh yeah. That's what I love about ABS too. It rinses so cleanly. This stuff is fantastic. Yeah, this is a great way to rinse your vehicle. And if you just want to have fun. Because like I said, the garden hoses work just as great. Yeah, so let me rinse down the rest of this car and be right back with you. Okay, and you always rinse top down, kiddos. A lot of foam fell back on this side, so let me show you the flooding action of the pressure washer gun on a hose. To open this up, I would have to open the door and press the little switch. I'll do that later, but I just said top down. I'm not gonna do it because I'm a dumbass. Let's show you the rain gutter. If I could do this without hitting the car with the hose and film at the same time. Look at that flooding action, getting all that foam out of there. This will keep foaming up for just a bit of time, but I'm spending way less time doing this than I am with a pressure washer turned on and the nozzle. And we are clean. Little spots up here. Follow that down. Flood the mirror. Texas gets a lot of wind and dirt, so it's kind of nice to do this to flush out all that dirt. Oh yeah. This is a fantastic way to rinse your car off, to wash your car with. Yeah. I've got a car to wash. I'll be back. So the added benefit also is this guy. This guy is great. You get that long reach. You can step back and not have all the water fall off the hood onto your feet. This is great. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah. Look at that. The weight of this hose with the swivel of the gun is magic. I am telling you, this thing refuses. It's going to take an act of God for this thing to kink up the hose. That's just one of the added benefits. Now, all you need is that adapter, and you're off to the races. Do you have to go out and buy all this stuff just so you can do it? No, absolutely not. Regular guns will work, but like I said, this is just a happy accident, and I am digging it. So there you have it. Can you put a pressure washer gun on a garden hose? Yes, you can. If you have the shower tip, can you effectively rinse the grit off? The pressure was, in my opinion, was perfect. Enough to blow off the grit and also not really drive it into the paint, potentially marring and scratching. I don't have that problem with the regular pressure washer. The PSI coming out of it, rough guesstimate would be 900 to 1,000. Is that enough pressure to scratch your paint if it hits dirt and skips it across? Yes. If you're putting the nozzle right on the paint, which nobody does. That's such a stupid thing for people to say. You're you're off several inches. The further away, the lighter the pressure is. Don't get me started. Me and Steve had that conversation. Yeah, nice and gentle, flooding action to just really rinse away all the foam, all the grit. Thing's great. Do you have to do it? No. Is it fun? Do you have all the stuff to make it happen? And all you need is the adapter? Yeah, buy you an adapter and have some fun. Try it out. Grab the adapter and grab the shower tip. Yeah, if you don't have those, and some quick connects, put quick connects on everything. Your garden hoses, your pressure washer, everything. Just put them on everything. What I'm gonna do with this guy right here is get it all set up, Teflon tape the hell out of this side, maybe on this side, and have this ready to go. If you shoot me an email, look up my profile description. I have an email there. I could post it right here or right here. I'm not going to do that. You got to do just a little bit of work. If you say you like this idea, hashtag I like this idea, I'll get a hold of you and I'll just send this to you free of charge. Shipping, all that good stuff. Don't even worry about it. I can ship this off to you and you can give it a try. If you have all the stuff ready to go and all you're missing is this, yeah, I'll send this to you. I have the one on the hose ready to go. I really don't need an extra. If I do, oh well. This is yours if you want it. Also, put hashtag gimme, Gimme. Yeah, gimme that elay, E-L-E-Y. Hashtag gimme that elay, and I'll send this thing to you because I really don't like it. Thing's stupid expensive. I might even just leave the garden hose quick connect on it. I don't know. Probably take it off. I don't know if I'm that generous, but yeah, I don't like this thing. If you want it, I'll box it up, shoot it over to you. Yeah. That's all I got for this one. I've got a car to wash and rinse off using a pressure washer gun on a garden hose. Gonna have some fun. Thanks for watching. Devil's in the detail.